Damilola, thanks very much for joining us. Firstly, let's get your view on the interest rate decision by the Central Bank of Nigeria yesterday, holding interest rates at 6%. This pretty much in line with expectations. Are we seeing the banks in Nigeria starting to loosen up in terms of their lending criteria at this stage? Obviously, we did see those tightening extensively with the recapitalization of the banks in August through to October 2009, where some $4 billion were deployed into the banks.
Hello, good afternoon. The key thing we expected interest rates to be kept at 6%. The key thing in question right now is to see if the banks will now start lending based on it, but there is more on ground than we see. Because the key question is right now the banks, a lot of them declared a loss in the last quarter, and right now they had a uniform year end as of December, so a lot of banks are looking at recoveries foremost on their minds before they will look at lending. And we also need to realize that certain key decisions in Nigeria are still pending, which is in regards to the planned deregulation of the oil sector, the asset management company that was planned to be set up by the central bank governor is still waiting ratification by the Senate. So a lot of all this will inform the bank's decision to lend to the public and to manufacturers as a whole. So it's still a waiting game, as we see, until such decisions and such critical decisions have been finally ratified. I don't really see the banks expanding their lending windows.
Are these critical decisions, in your opinion, being delayed because your president is in hospital in Saudi Arabia, where he's been for almost a month now?
No, not really. Like the asset management company has really nothing to do with the president. It requires the Senate to approve, and it follows the normal process. Yeah, some decisions are dependent heavily on the president's ratification and final go-ahead, like the regulation of the oil sector and everything. But presently, right now, I think the president actually needs to do a lot of all this, but overall, we will see continued